In the long-running hit series, Steffy returns with a bold, wolf-in-the-coop move to land a job at one of the most prestigious companies in the business, Forrester Creations. This move is not just a career opportunity, but part of a much more elaborate plan. Steffy's ultimate goal is to regain control of the company for her family by tearing down all the barriers that her opponents like Carter and Hope have built. This week, Steffy plans to use a secret weapon to gain access to and influence another important figure, a strategic ally named Daphne Rose. According to Steffy's plan, Daphne Rose will play a key, if not subtle, role in confusing and making things difficult for her current opponents. This is not just a psychological manipulation but also a clever move in the power game, as Steffy knows exactly who her targets are and how to put them at a disadvantage. If we look at the developments that happened last week, we can see signs that Steffy's plan may be even greater than ever. Not only does she stop at manipulating personal relationships, she may also be aiming for another long-term dream, the emotional reunion of her parents. This shows a deeper aspect of the story, where complicated family and emotional relationships are intertwined with sinister intrigue in the business world. Let's take a closer look at the appearance of the character Daphne Rose. She is known for her irresistible charm. Many times before, the characters in the show had to mention her with awe and respect. Daphne Rose's charm comes not only from her physical beauty but also from her confidence and ability to subtly manipulate those around her. When meeting Ridge, Daphne Rose quickly left a strong impression by approaching him very intimately, even breathing in his perfume to complement the masculine, classic scent she felt. These actions were not simply compliments, but also her way of showing special attention, showing that she had deeper intentions in her relationship with him. Steffy, observing everything that happened, noticed Daphne Rose's great charm. In her description of her, Steffy could not hide her admiration and even a little jealousy, when she described Daphne Rose as a beautiful and confident woman that no one could refuse. This confidence made Canyon, another character she mentioned, also attracted to her. Not only that, the way Daphne Rose looks at Ridge also suggests that she may like him more than the other women who have appeared in the story. However, in the world of complicated relationships and business tricks, nothing is completely simple. Daphne Rose, when interacting with Ridge, seems to be building a wider network of influence. Perhaps she has borrowed Ridge's trust to carry out some personal goals or even common interests with Steffy. Ridge, meanwhile, is not an easy person. He has made mistakes many times in the past, constantly making bad decisions related to Brooke or Taylor. Whenever that happened, the women around him always seemed willing to forgive and support him, but perhaps Ridge is looking for a woman who not only knows how to love but can also challenge him more. This shift in the relationship between Daphne Rose and Ridge could have huge implications for the plot. Brooke and Taylor, who are both familiar with Ridge's love life, will certainly not be able to adapt to these new developments. But the real fun lies in Steffy's reactions. For her, Daphne Rose's actions are not only a betrayal but also a deep hurt, because it disrupts the careful plans she has built. Hope, another character, may also see this as an ironic event, as she realizes that the plots going on are not only personal but also a betrayal of the people she loves. While she hopes that this is just a stepping stone to the final outcome, these actions of Daphne Rose and Ridge could make things much more complicated. Not only does it have the potential to complicate the relationships between the characters, but it could also have unforeseen consequences for Steffy. If the relationships continue to get tangled and the mixed feelings deepen, Steffy could be faced with new emotions, from happiness to heartbreak to even overwhelming sadness in the face of real loss. In this scenario, the dangers of a broken heart are not just temporary emotions but could lead to serious consequences that will deeply affect her life in the future.